like possibly RJing. Man,
Got surprised with a direct rocket from behind. That's not gonna. It's gonna delay him quite a bit.
you can't let strength surprise you, man. Just can't. It's too costly.
He seems so good at it. I mean, all day I've seen like the defining. The thing that's separated from other players is that he's gotten these rockets like this around corners, and he lands them perfectly. He's not trigger shy. He hits it at the right time. He's also not trigger happy. He doesn't hit it too early, and he usually gets slower direct hits that dictate the rest of the fight.
Yeah, or he gets that corner bounce.
Right, exactly.
And it's like, oh my god, that is one of the worst feelings when you're floating in the air and you fall into a corner. You can't escape.
And that was a really questionable move by Vu, kind of giving away the kill. Then he could have easily ran away, kept his rocket launcher, a prized weapon on this map. Strengths is probably not. Oh, he's not going to defend the rocket launcher. He doesn't need to, I guess. He has every armor on the map.
No, Vu should have gone through the bottom. To the
It's not gonna
LT.
work for Vu.
Oh, sick shot! If you'd have gotten lucky,
into the lava, yeah.
oh, that would have been clutch.
Would have been worthy of a smiley bind from V, perhaps. Instead, it looks like I'm guessing Strengths is going to come around a corner in a second, and that explains itself.
Yep. Well, that's a hard decision sometimes. Like when you know that you're weak and you kind of like have to steal red or mega, which one the other player will go for, to try and make it up. Because a lot of players will stand at that entrance and look at the mega and that entrance going into the RA drop hole right there.
Right.
So yeah, but I mean, at least I like the fact that Vu hasn't given up so far and he's still trying, unlike in his match against Kilson. So.
Yep. Sneaking around, not rushing out.
Like he's trying to get the mega time here, which he does have now. So he knows that it's going to come up at 18. And the problem is, again, he is not avoiding that hallway. He's getting caught out with rockets.
And that was a sweet-looking rocket from Vu's point of view. Going him in the eye. Let's switch to Strengths and watch him run around and get the red armor.
It's interesting. Normally he will take grenades, but he hasn't even bothered to grab grenades in this game.
Yeah. It's not a good habit to get into, I guess, but he's not worried. Easy finish in the lava. Yeah, saved Vu the -2.
How thoughtful.
Yeah, yep. Look, I mean, look at that rocket. Like perfect around the corner timing. Like a lot of people, like do a little extra flick that they don't need to do. Mess it up. Strengths doesn't even move his mouse. He just relies on timing and hits those perfectly every time. I mean, if people say that he's, like all shaft and rail, I think that would be an undervalued aspect of his game, hitting those rockets around corners so squarely.
Yeah, his corner placement rockets are very good. The only problem is, like, if you get in a rocket-to-rocket fight, like in the open, and you manage to get really close to him and circle around him, it takes him so long to move his mouse around.
Now, Vu's landed some pretty nice rockets there, but taking a lot of shaft damage. It's not going to matter. Strengths is going to get the red uncontested, and getting good position to cut Vu off on the side of the map. And
what just happened?
That's an amusing situation that will.
He's out of the negative. Awesome.
Yeah, give Vu square 0.
And his plasma on this map today has just been phenomenal.
I'll take a moment to tab out and see that Faz and Avec are on a server.
Console out. Yeah.
And perhaps, although the time is not started, it's the pregame warm-up, perhaps we shall move to that match.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Get ready for it. All right, so good luck, Vu and Strengths in the rest of your match. Let's check out these guys. All right. Good to know that all these servers are considered very difficult for my skill level. Okay, now I don't know how to join the server.
Let's check.
They've not joined.
Here, just log out and log back in, and it should fix, no problem.
All right. Let's reveal to everyone the length of my Quake Live password.
There
Yes.
we go. Awesome.
Now, let's hope that we can guess the password. Caps lock is off. Lovely. Yeah.
Hope we haven't missed the start of this.
I believe we have not, based on... All right, how's my graphics config looking?
Spectacular. Music volume is off.
Music volume's off. Crosshair is a little big. Let's, at least it's the standard one. All right. Fast practicing a rocket jump. Nice move. Going from the yellow armor at Mega to the upper area, getting into the red armor. Havoc is using the console or perhaps typing a very long chat message, which is impossible these days because I'm pretty sure their length is capped. But
Yeah, it is.
let's ask what are the maps?
And as I predicted, Airwalk and this will be played. It'll be, and Dismemberment is the third, huh? Okay.
So, as always, Dismemberment was a very common third map. It was for me in essentially every match I played, whether necessary or not. Perhaps it's a map that doesn't particularly suit a given style of player very much. You could say that Hectic, Aerowalk, and T4 kind of suit some styles, ETN, DM13, T7 a little bit, suiting another style. Dismemberment's kind of, I mean, it's a flat map, there's no vertical variation. It's pretty standard as far as maps go for Quake 3. You know, there's a major armor, there's a minor armor, and there's a mega health. It's got a balance of weapons, but no one weapon dominates really. So yeah, it's definitely the it seems to be like the proving grounds here that a lot of free mappers go to. All right, so T9. How's Faz on T9? Sorry, T7.
Yeah, we're ready.
Prepare to fight.
My yup did not get hit.
If his rail is on, he can be pretty good. The only problem is, like, if Avec gets control first in his out of control game, what will he do if Avec denies the rail gun?
Avec spawned in red. Faz taking some time to pick up the Mega. Avec probably going to get a rail. Faz probably going to get LG. And then they'll vie for position on this upper area. Hopefully Faz will not eat an unnecessary rail. Looks like he's quick enough to get here in time to actually do damage to Avec as he comes around the corner.
As you can see there, after Avec grabbed the rockets, he jumped. Even though that overall thing didn't work out, I did like what he did when he grabbed the rockets. He jumped backwards, because a lot of times when players hear that and they hear the jump, they aim like right at the corner. So if that happened, he could have known and he could have ran away. But Faz did a very good job with that trap there, catching him out.
And that first rocket kind of dictated the pace of the whole fight. And this is not going to end well for Avec.
He'll die here.
But
He should.
But does Faz have enough to secure the red?
If the shotgun spawn comes with the plasma hit, oh.
And that rocket kind of went through Faz's Avic's ear, didn't do any damage. Faz is going to get away and get a railgun. This is going to be bad for Avic. I mean, now Faz has...
Okay, more so than trying to get this yellow, I think Faz should try to do damage since there's little
Mega
time.
and red at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little extra damage would prevent Avic from running between the two items. Right here, Avic's...
Okay, so he's opted... I understand why he stayed on the red, because then he denies the railgun from Avic. And that rocket, he didn't know.
Now, these are fights that, like, if one player gets a good bounce, they can outdamage the other player by, like, infinity to one, you know? I mean,
yeah.
There's no limit.
The biggest problem there, Avec ran out of rockets. I'd say one of the biggest downfalls in his game sometimes is his ammo management. Like, there are times where he'll run around the map because he knows he can get an item, but the only problem is if somebody engages him in a certain way, he's so weak on ammo that sometimes he'll forget. And then, like right there, like even though they were even stacked and he could have trapped him, not with that rocket ammo right there.
Well, this is Faz now.
Huh?
This is Faz now that we're watching.
No, I know.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I know that. I was
You meant before.
like, yeah, the situation.
All right, yeah. Faz hitting that rail would have been great. Would have given an easy push on this red. Unfortunately now, it looks like Avic's going to muscle in and not
No
muscle in,
damage,
but
huh?
sneak in and take it without taking any damage.
That's pretty crucial.
Yeah, I mean, that easy rail that he misses. Now, Avic's rail blows up in midair due to some funny bug.
Yeah,
That is all he is.
nice.
All right, here we go. This is a good situation for Faz. I don't think Avic's going to do any damage into this Mega, and the Faz has plenty of time to get back to the red. Now, if he's quiet here, not quiet. He could have snuck a rail off or something. I like his rockets. Did a lot of damage.
Nice.
Didn't push it. Didn't take unnecessary damage himself.
Because now he can race to this yellow armor and either get the kill or take it.
I see a kill for Faz coming in not too long. Ooh.
That rail is clutch because since they're both coming up at the same time, which one are you going to be able to get? Okay, so yeah, opts for the red. He should. I don't know what he's doing over here.
There's another yellow up on the map.
I think he forgot the mega time. Because what he should have done is grab the rockets to get some more ammo, and then go get the lower YA.
Hitting 2 rails is not going to hurt Faz.
No, it's not. He's taking advantage of Avic.
I don't like his dodging there. It seemed a little bit exposing. But he's going to get this red easily. Avic's grenades are not good.
Okay, so that decision ended up working out. Like,
yeah. And now Faz, I like his position on the Mega. Avic's probably trying to snipe it from, well, he's going to stand still and change weapons a few times. Not sure. Well, maybe he decided not to even risk sniping it. It's hard to say.
There, that rail right there.
The fact that they traded rails is going to give Faz a good chance here. Easy kill.
But see here, in this game, like I said, what he needed to work on, his rockets have been really good so far in the first 4 minutes of this game. So if he can keep up not, twitching him, maybe he can pull an upset here.
A really sweet back of the head rocket.
He needs to get on it now and go.
Come on, you got it. No.
I wonder what's wrong. Because, I mean, like, we did see Avic, switch weapons and twirl his mouse.
Maybe his keyboard changed languages settings. Well, even when that happens, it doesn't affect your weapon buys as far as I know.
It shouldn't, no.
I mean, mine switches the weapon settings a few times. All right, no explanation.
2, 1.
Let's see if Faz can get this red. Nope. This gives Avic some window, especially if he can get a railgun, which he does not have right now. Otherwise, I mean, Avic can't really afford to go for this YA, and he's just left out in the open getting an easy death.
Nice rockets there.
Faz throwing out a inverted smiley. But this red again is going to go to Avic. Almost hit the nice rail. Okay, so Avic's going to get a rail right now and be able to get away probably. He'll probably be able to sneak around this plasma area. Oh, he does not run away. I don't know why he waited on that Y. I mean, it's kind of expected that Faz is going to get the Mega and kind of look there.
He should have went out, maybe gone through the lower part. Yeah, get some rockets. Let's just stay alive.
Stay alive, keep your rail until you have like 80 armor, and then try to take a shot while running away or something. But now, it's looking good for Faz.
Right now, with Faz's lead, he should just play. Well, because he's hitting these rockets, he can do this. But if Avic's aim was just a bit better at the moment, he could, if he wanted to, he could just play the distance game because his rail has been really good. And with the 7-0 lead, with this amount of time left, as long as he just does consistent damage and stays away.
A little bit of excess damage taken by Faz there. He kind of lost his whole stack, and he gave Avic the red. I'm noticing Faz has been kind of late on some of the reds. Maybe his timing isn't like to the second on it. And here, I don't see this ending well for Faz.
Wow.
But he hit a great around the corner rocket because Avic overextended a little bit. So I like the situation for Faz now. He's going to get the red. Avic will get the Mega. Avic will not have a rail, but he'll get a lightning gun soon. And they might have a fight coming up here if Avic runs out. He doesn't. He drops down. Avic is about to get a railgun, and Faz juggles him off it. That's, I think Faz should be happy. Oh, that rocket damage was not necessary.
I like this.
Oh, if he'd waited a little bit longer, he could have shot a rocket at the rail.
And he should have went for that YA because here comes.
Now here comes a rail.
Here comes Avic.
Hum. Right.